All right, so here is a quick video. I had a person reach out to me to do an analysis on this listing, and this is great. There's a couple of things that are uh, kind of obvious, I think, in terms of if you go in here, pretend you're a seller, sorry, a buyer, and you come to this page, which you don't have a one-click buying option here. Because if you go to click, normally you have a button to buy right here, but it says see all buying options right there. This means the buy box is gone. You can see the buy box on any other person's link that's ranking. Well, this one says subscribe now because they're on subscribe and save. Most consumable products like this are on subscribe and save. But you can still one click and subscribe right away. And see add to cart. So this is this is the buy box. Whoever, you press Franklin Abbey is the store right here, and you press add to cart and you buy it. And then also here is the brand name, and I think if you don't have the buy box, this brand name doesn't show up here, which is that's one thing right there. So the way to get the buy box, you're missing the buy box probably because this price went up too fast, or it's not a usual price for this item. So it's $45. If you always hold it at $45, then it probably would have the buy box. Maybe you're running out of stock and you keep increasing it or whatever it is. So if this person right now put his price to $40, he would lose the buy box as well, even if he's the only seller of the item. That's just the way it is. Sometimes there's more than one seller. So like I think if you put like Instant Pot, for example, you go here to the Instant Pot, best of the best, and the amount of sellers, there should be 20, right? So there's 20 sellers for this item. Well, it's Amazon Warehouse actually. It's probably only one seller then. Or wow, interesting. Oh, here it is, Amazon, and then the rest are Amazon Warehouse. So it's really only one seller, but these are another seller anyway. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so to get the buy box, you'd have to go down. Try $39.99, $34.99, $29.99, whatever this price used to normally be. I believe you can check it actually on a place, and you probably know, but there is a website called camelcamel.com, and you can take this item, put it in over here, and it'll tell you the price. Well, maybe because this item kind of didn't, $60. Huh. So maybe the price is too low. Because it's the last record this thing has $60. But since this probably didn't have a lot of sales volume, Camel didn't know about it. But generally, any that has more sales volume, things will show up there. Maybe your price is too low. That's maybe that's possible too. It's kind of they want to keep it around the range because it's kind of strange. Let's say when a regular person, let's say you're selling, I don't know, an Instant Pot, and you ran out of stock. Someone else pretends they have an Instant Pot, or they have an account. They put the Instant Pot for $10. They sell a bunch of them. They never fulfill any of it, and then get paid and then delete their account. Whatever. So these kind of things do happen. So they generally want the price to be similar to the price it's always been. So if you go back to your sales history and see, what price this item sold most, you bring it back to that because you definitely want to have the buy box. Even if your price has to be higher, let's say $60. Now I don't think really a lot of people are going to pay $60 for this cream. It doesn't look like a cream that you would buy for $60. But if that's the price it used to be and that's where it sold at, I would put it there. And then if you could bring it down to $59, then you probably still have the buy box. But that's the most important thing. And generally is like the buy box. If you don't have the buy box, that's going to seriously affect sales and everything else. Okay, so next thing. This image is pretty bland, I would say. Of course, maybe the packaging would, want to be changed here. Looks pretty small. Let's compare it to some other item. This. Like, if you look at the size, this thing takes up how many pixels, whatever, that amount of pixels. And over here, this thing takes up this much, right? So it's a very similar sized item in real life. But if you notice, this one just looks a lot more amazing simply because it's humongous, right? Even if you take this item and just made it bigger, take out some white space, put it at an angle that would kind of make it bigger, that would bring it out a lot. So that would be just a simple thing. Probably color on this package. So again, in some cases you have to change the package of the item because here there's no not much you can do. But let me see, aloe vera gel, aloe vera gel tub maybe. Tub. See what that looks like. So the activator gel. Mostly it's just the package. It's not like this person. Okay, this is something where they don't even sell a lot. These people 42,000 in beauty and personal. But this is something you could do. Is that like some aloe things in the back? You know, generally okay, or you know, not like that. You know, this what these people did. It's actually only one pack. This person, but they have the front and the back, so it just makes it look. It just fills it out a little bit, right? So this is definitely something you do, and then put the little aloes in there. You see, this is actually probably something I'll do. Oh, like even this, right? These people are selling somewhat, and these people as well. So you have the item, but then you put this USD organic. Is yours organic? I don't even know. I don't think so. That's not. Okay. So, but this gives you an idea. Like that main image is what people see, and it's very, very important. Even this one, this looks bigger, right? If you look at Laguna, says yours. I guess you're not ranking for tub, for example. That's another keyword. You gotta put that keyword in your listing. Is that not the name of your thing? Laguna Breeze aloe vera cream. Oh, you don't have the word gel anywhere in your listing? That's a mistake. So it should say gel somewhere, just to be at least indexed for it. Just because, like, even me, if I was looking for it, I put aloe vera gel Laguna, I wouldn't even find you if I'm searching a brand name. So the keywords. So this actually looks pretty big here on this listing. So that's definitely has something going for you there. But if you notice, the white looks dull, kind of not very bright. See, this is like a lighter bright. I think the lighting, whoever did this lighting didn't do that well. I think if you just put it into Photoshop and put it a little bit brighter, or had somebody do it, that would probably help it. Or just retake with better lighting. Aloe vera gel tub. You see, there's another white one. See, like this is a very white, and it just looks, it stands out a little more. Again, this person is not selling anything, so you probably don't even want to look at their listing, to be honest. They're not selling at all, so never mind. What about these? They're not selling anything either. What do people buy? Aloe vera cream, I guess, is what, not gel. Aloe vera cream. Tub. Okay, here we go. These guys probably sell something. Lavo. Let's see. Reference volcanic mud mask. So it's not aloe vera. 150, they're not selling anything. Okay, here, 17 in beauty. This is selling something. But if you notice, the white is a little bit more white. This one, 30,000, a little bit more white. This one, they're selling more, but I don't think it's because it's not white. Anyway, if you notice, there's just other angles. It gives it a little bit of another way to look at it. And it's cool because it has aloe, so they're visually seeing aloe as well. Even this one too, aloe's on the thing right here. Aloe's on the packaging. Does yours have aloe on it? It doesn't. So, oh, it does. Wow, it's right there. It's kind of tiny. Maybe you can make that bigger. Yep. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Dynashield aloe vera cream. I'll just take out tub. These are probably the highest sellers. So let's see over here. This one, I would say they have a lot of reviews, so it's selling a lot. But I don't even like this image very much. This one is probably better in terms of the whiteness. This one is just because they have so many reviews. That's probably why it's selling that much. Over here, you know, it's interesting. All the jars are. It's I don't know. This is the funny category, right? Because it's just whatever you put on your packaging, and that's all you can kind of put there. But this looks a little bit more clean and bright. Let's see. Yeah, look at the color and the size. That looks huge. This does not. Okay, enough with the main image. Okay, second one. Okay, cool. Beach. What do these guys do? The back, ingredients, happy, skin cream, etc. Okay, this is not bad. Now this image is pretty terrible. I mean, I can't even read this, right? And I have a humongous screen. This is a humongous screen. I can't even read it. If I zoom in, I guess I can read it, but it hurts my eyes. Aloe vera is a succulent plant cultivated for medicinal use dating back to the 16th century. There are other 400 types of aloe. Laguna Breeze only uses called Barbdinus Miller. Okay, fine. So you're educating, which is cool, but this is copy. This is not really an image. If you notice, like, you can write that in your description, right here, which you're not even using a description. Or where are your bullet? Did you not have bullets? Wow. Put that in your bullets and make an image. That's actually an image. Like over here. Splashy. This is a terrible image. Well, it's not that bad actually, but it's only 3. So where was the other one? This person. So here the whole point is, oh, put on your face, happiness. This is amazing. Everybody's happy. Okay, it's kind of giving you the idea. This is positioning. You know, you put your product next to this aloe and it seems all natural, whatever. You know, whatever. Put it on your body. This is copy. It's not an image. So put it as a bullet point, please. The next one. Ingredients: jojoba, coconut, shea butter. So again, this is fine. I like this a little bit better because it gives the ingredients, but this is like copy, you know, ingredients. Instead, you would put like whatever jojoba, jojoba, whatever. Put it in, put some pictures, make it nice. Coconut, make it nice, and then in your bullets, you would describe what these are and the specialness or whatever. Why it's so cool. This just it looks pretty bad. So you notice this is not a white background. This is gray background. Let's compare it to this person. This is a pretty clean back. And it's good because you're showing your ingredients, but yours also doesn't have ingredients on it. So, okay, so made with this. Is that the ingredients list? Or is that like a short list of ingredients? Nutrient dense. This looks kind of like a little bit of a trick or a scam. Because it's not actually, it doesn't say ingredients. Like made with this, I would be very skeptical of this. I would say ingredients. Then you can see what's the real ingredients list on here. Cool. And yes, this image is, maybe it's fine if you cleaned it up, made it white. But this is very, like, this is white background. This is not, and this is white background. It looks very funny. And then this is also terrible here. Like, this is not copy. This is an image. It's supposed to evoke some sort of emotion on the image. Like here, whatever. I mean, it's not like the most amazing image in the world, but they're selling a lot more than you are. This is a pretty decent image. Okay, it looks like the spa in the background. This costs like $5 on Fiverr to put on the background. It's not really very difficult. This is just copy. Your images are not copy, they're images. And it doesn't even look like you have bullets. So no bullets, no description, no buy box. You know, that's obviously why this ranking over here. Okay, good. So the other thing is your bullets, you would include the word like gel. You would do some keyword research. I'm using a software called Seller Tools, seller.tools. I have a coupon code to sign up for 20% off, AC20. That's what I would use to like find out keyword research. That would be done in a different video, but you know, people are not going to find you because you have nothing probably in your search terms, subject matter, bullet points, and product description. All those things should be updated. Obviously it's cool that you have like reviews, picture reviews, you have good reviews. So if you fix all that stuff, this definitely should start selling and put some ads up. You can sign up for a Samurai Seller for free. 7-day trial, and if you email me and say, hey, look, this is my account, I'm not selling anything, you can have it for free up until you start actually getting sales. Alrighty, hope that helps, and